everyone, it's Valerie from Eartherella Soap and Candle Company. Today I am making my watermelon soap. I'm going to be making 2 loaves of my watermelon soap. I made the soap 2 or 3 months ago and I took a video of it, but somehow the video never got uploaded, and apparently it got written over on my disc. So hopefully you'll be seeing this one. So I'm going to be using 2 colors mainly for this soap. They're both Nurture Soap colorants. For the flesh of the watermelon, I'm using my Red Obsession. And for the rind of the watermelon, or I should say the skin of the watermelon, I'm using Green Vibrance. And then I'm going to be adding in a little bit of titanium dioxide to give the skin of the watermelon a little bit of a textured look to it. The fragrance I'm using today is Pink Watermelon by Nature's Garden. This is a different fragrance than I used last time. The last time the fragrance I used, I'm not even sure which one it was or where I purchased it, but it really wasn't very strong in the final soap. It kind of disappeared once the soap cured. So, and I've heard good things about this one, that that you really smell it after the cure. And another reason I chose this one is because most of the watermelon fragrances contain vanillin, which discolors your soap. This one does contain vanillin, but it only contains 0.1%, so it's got a very, very low percentage of vanillin. And I am going to still use a little bit of vanilla stabilizer just to be on the safe side. But Nature's Garden, on their website, they showed what their soap looked like when it cured, and it didn't discolor at all. But like I said, just to be on the safe side, I'm going to put in a little bit of my vanilla color stabilizer. So just a little bit of that to go with my fragrance oil. So I have my, since I'm doing 2 loaves, I have my oils and my lye water here, and I'm going to be pouring each loaf separately. So let's get started. So first I have this is going to be the skin of the watermelon. So this is going to be at the very bottom. So this is going to be the green with, and I have a little bit of titanium dioxide in here mixed with some water, because it's water soluble titanium dioxide. So I'm going to be this is going to be my green and white layer. And it's going to be a thin layer. So before I put in my colorants, actually I'm going to put my fragrance in first. But before I put my colorant in, I'm going to just pour a little bit off to the side. And this is going to be the one that I add my titanium dioxide to, and this is going to be the green. So let me add my green here. Alright, so this is the Green Vibrance. here, I'm going to add some of my titanium dioxide mixed with water. Now I'm going to pour this into my green, kind of up high so it'll kind of swirl a little bit. Alright, you can see the green has already changed. Greens are known for morphing in soap, and then tomorrow it'll turn back into like a vibrant green again. Grab my mold. And then I'm just going to pour this right into the mold. And then I'm going to let this one set aside, and then I'm going to start working on the next one. Alright, so now I'm going to let these just sit for a few minutes to set up, and then I'm going to get my oils ready for the next layer, which is going to be the rind, and it's going to be a very thin layer of white. So I'm just going to let these set. Okay, so I have my oil and my water here, and I did add my titanium dioxide to my lye water solution because this is just going to be a white layer. This is going to be the rind of the watermelon. So I'm just going to pour this in here. Give that a mix. I was pouring it over my spatula at first just to make sure that it didn't break through the first layer. Alright, so now I'm just going to let these set until these are, I'm going to let these sit until these two layers are set up, and then I'm going to pour in my third layer, my last layer, which the remainder is going to be the reddish pink color, and it's going to have black seeds, watermelon seeds in it, which I have made previously, so we'll do that as soon as this sets up. Alright, for some reason my camera was not recording just now. I don't know why. All I did was put in my lye water in with my oils, and I gave it a quick mix. I have my fragrance oil here. I'm going to put that in right now. If you see some black little specks in there, it was from my watermelon seeds. A little bit of the specks fell in, but that's fine. It'll just look like a little bit more seed pieces in the soap. I'm going to add in my colorants. I'll try 1 tablespoon for now. Yeah, this is definitely a thick trace. That watermelon smell is amazing though. Actually, I don't want to use that one. I'm gonna just even this out a little bit. Put as much in this one. I need to add more. This bucket is just so heavy. Just add a little more. I'm making a mess everywhere here. This is the perfect consistency though, because I needed it to be able to keep my watermelon seeds in place without sinking. Alright, so now here's my watermelon seeds, and I'm gonna try to keep them facing up if possible. I don't know if they will stay that way, but how many watermelons have you seen that were absolutely perfect, where every watermelon seed was facing the same direction? Never. Try to push them down towards the bottom. So for the rest of my batter, I don't have a whole lot left, but I have enough to make like a little peak in the center. So I'm gonna try to do that. Go like this and try to make like a peak in the center. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do with that, except on the very top I'm going to sprinkle some poppy seeds on the very top. So I have my bag of poppy seeds from Crafter's Choice. Just going to sprinkle them right down the center. And that's it. I am going to spray it with some rubbing alcohol, and then I'm just going to let it sit till tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be set by tomorrow if I let it sit for 18 to 24 hours, and then we will cut it. Okay guys, so it's the next day. My soaps have hardened and I'm going to unmold them and cut them. Alright, so I have my cutter here. I'm going to put my soap on the cutter. I'm going to set it up this way. Check it out. Oh, I love, there it is. There, you can get it in the camera. There it is. I absolutely love how that turned out. Can you see the bottom layer, how it has the two different colors? So it looks more like, you know, like a watermelon rind, or the watermelon skin, and then the white rind, and then the watermelon flesh and the black seeds. I love how these turned out. I'm going to cut the other loaf. Oh, and that's another thing I wanted to show you really quickly. Do you see, I don't know if you can see in the camera, but there's like a really shine on the soap. That's because I put sodium lactate in with my oils, and it really makes your bars really hard, and it kind of gives it like that glassy kind of look to it, and it just makes it, I don't know, I just like the texture when I add my sodium lactate. So I've been adding sodium lactate to all of my soaps now, and I'm going to continue to do so. Yay, success. There are some air bubbles here and there, which is to be expected because my pink batter was very, very thick, so it didn't pour in, it wasn't fluid, but I needed it to be thicker to hold those watermelon seeds in place. So if I have an air bubble here and there, I don't care. It just had to be done that way. But I am very, very happy with how these soaps turned out. I love the green on the bottom. The seeds came out perfect. Really happy with this, and it smells really, really good. It smells exactly like watermelon. It smells so good. So that is everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching.